Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's a nice morning to you. I'm standing in front of you all. I would like to tell my story. But before I tell my story, let me introduce myself first. My name is Jenita Azahra, but you all can call me Jenny. I'm 13 years old. I come from Irsyaadul Ibaad boarding school. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you guys about my story. And the title of my story is Bilal bin Rabah. Bilal was born in this Sarah, the city of Mecca, around the year 33 before Hijrah. His father was Rabah and his mother was Hamama. Some people call him by name Ibn Sauda or like slave. There are opinions that say he was born in the state Habsha, or now called Ethiopia. Bilal radiallahu anhu grew up in the city of Mecca as a servant of orphans Bani Abdullah, who was under the surveillance Umayyah bin Khalaf. Once, the Prophet was raised to the Prophet by bringing the message of Islam. Bilal is made up from among the people of the earliest to embrace Islam. When Mecca, the new religion and the great apostle, Bilal was among the first people to embrace Islam. When Bilal Islam on this earth, there are only a few people who have embraced this new religion that preceded it. He accepted Islam through a best friend named Al-Fadl. But eventually, Umayyah figured it out and convinced Bilal to leave Islam and return to the original teachings. But Bilal insisted on defending Islam as a word religion and the afterlife. Umayyah once said, "I have power over the body and throne." Bilal replied, "My thoughts, my fate is not yours." After failing to convince Bilal, Umayyah desperate righteously did top Bilal by tying a large stone on the body of Bilal, were not dressed, dragged it into the middle of a hot desert burn and beat mercilessly. They hit back with a weak naked Bilal, but Bilal simply said, "Allah, Allah, Allah." They rest on a bare chest with a large stone Bilal had, but Bilal had just said, "Allah, Allah, Allah." They are increasing torture, but still Bilal said, "Allah, Allah, Allah." They forced Bilal to praise Lata and Uzza, but Bilal praised the name of Allah and the Messenger. They continued to force him. "Follow what he said." Bilal replied, "My tongue cannot tell." This answer made them more intense torment and hurt. One day, Abu Bakar begged the Umayyah bin Khalaf to buy Bilal from him. Umayyah raised prices doubled. He thought that Abu Bakar would want to pay for it. But it turns out Abu Bakar agreed, despite having released 9 rupiah bolts. After finishing the buying and selling, Umayyah said to Abu Bakar, "Actually, if you bid up the ukiah all, then I would hesitate to sell it." Abu Bakar replied, "If you give 100 pigs rupiah all, then I would hesitate to buy it." In Medina, after the Messenger of Allah finished building the Prophet's mosque in Medina and established prayer, that Bilal was appointed as the first call to prayer. In the history of Islam, year was recognized as the year of Azan. Muezzin Bilal became rigorous for the Messenger of Allah life. Shortly after the Prophet ﷺ exhaled the last breath, prayer time arrived. Bilal stood up for the call to prayer. When Bilal came to the sentence, "Ashhadu annahu Muhammad." His voice suddenly stopped. He couldn't raise his voice again. The Muslims who were present there was crying. Bilal asked permission to get out of the city of Medina on the grounds jihad in Allah's way and fought with the Sham region. At first, Abu Bakar Sayyidina felt free to grant Bilal once to let out of the city of Medina. But Bilal urged him, saying, "If you have bought me for the benefit of yourself, then you have the right to arrest me. But if you have freed me by trust, then let them free to you." Abu Bakar replied, "By Allah, I actually have vowed for God, and also I set you free because of God." Bilal replied, "Well, I would never call to prayer for anyone after the Messenger of Allah died." Abu Bakar replied, "Well, I grant it." He died in the year 23 Hijriah in the land of Sham and was buried in Damascus. Throughout his life, he was recognized as an obedient and diligent towards responsibility, sincere, trustworthy, brave, and able to face the risks for the sake of maintaining the truth. And that's all from me. I'm so sorry if I have so many mistakes in my telling. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. The last for me, the last I see. Al-Quran in my heart, knowledge in my brain. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.